Alright, hello Riven mains and Yasuo mains alike. I am the Nightwing, Way of Life Esports, coming at you guys with another League of Legends video. So, it was rumored already that Perkz and Caps were going to role swap for the up-and-coming 2020 season. They already leaked this through a G2 video, kinda, but the nature of G2 is to joke around and have fun. And I was like, if they do switch, it wouldn't really be that bad because you factor in Caps is already a pretty good player overall. Most people already, got accustomed to Perkz playing bot lane, and we're really skeptical about Perkz going to the bot lane situation. And then obviously after that, we saw how great he played AD carry for 2019, and now Caps is like, well, I'm gonna do it just better. So, Perkz and Caps officially swap positions for the 2020 LEC Spring Split. The 2019 MSI champions are cooking up something spicy for 2020. Hopefully, they don't cook me up anything spicy because I don't like spicy food, but let's see. They've done it again. G2 Esports has made another big internal roster move for its League of Legends team by officially moving Perkz back to the mid lane and shifting superstar mid laner Caps to AD carry. ESPN Jacob Wolf confirmed the news today in an interview with G2's co-founder, CEO, Carl Ocelot Rodriguez Santiago. It either doesn't work at all, in which case that's great. We have the summer split and they'll re-swap then, Ocelot said. Then we'll have a mental edge, and now that's real shit starts. Or then it works, and whatever we pick, no one will know where it's going. That's the best case scenario. It's official. Via Carlos, G2 Esports, Perkz, and Caps are swapping positions. And right after that, last year, G2 made headlines when the team signed the former Fnatic mid laner and moved Perkz to the bot lane with support Mickey X. Many people were stunned since Perkz and Caps were in an intense rivalry to see who would be the best mid laner in Europe. Some people were skeptical about the move, but all doubts were erased after the 2019 Spring Split. G2 won the season almost effortlessly. They finished the regular season with a 13-5 record and swept Origin in the spring finals. The amount of firepower that this team had trumped almost every other team in the region, and this success continued into international play. G2's lineup was flexible enough to play almost any champion they wanted in any lane. This flexibility is now on display with Caps trying to out the ADC position. The team is known for playing many unorthodox champions in the bot lane like Syndra, Nico, Yasuo, and Sona. As a result, Caps could slot in quite well for the team this season. The 2020 LEC Spring Split begins on January 24th. So, yeah, that is an incredible / really crazy move, personally. Now, I'm going to have to say this, and I'm going to have to be completely honest with all of you. This could backfire, just like me and JTH said, last year when Perkz announced that he swapped to bot lane. This could backfire, but we know Caps is a incredible mid laner to the point where if they just wanted to play mage's bot lane, they could seriously just do that, and that would be just fine. But him actually being an ADC, depending on how he plays the role, he could either be the best ADC or he could be the worst ADC. I really do doubt that, but overall, you always gotta, kind of keep that line of, aspect of what his play could be, because you don't just want to say, well, he's gonna be the best no matter what, and that's just it. No, you have to be kind of open to that he might play bad, but I overall think it's not the worst thing ever, and they're still gonna be the best team in EU anyway, so is it really going to matter? They have arguably the best players in every single position, so even if he was just an average ADC, it's not really going to affect it or the overall outcome of their split that much anyway. Outside of basically the bot lane position for EU, there's not really that many good supports, and the AD carries are actually pretty good, and I think that Caps has a lot of unique traits that he can overall offer this position, and that it might shape up the position for a lot of other EU AD carries to actually get better as well. So if he's beating them at their own role, as he's literally just role swap to it, it'll make them want to improve. Kind of like how Perkz did it last year. He made other players want to improve by just going from mid to bot lane, and that was a big difference. And we saw how much, Perkz was able to actually, flourish in the AD carry role. And let's see if Caps can do it. I think this is a fine move. This is not a bad move at all. Caps is a great player, and he's just going to translate his mechanics from mid lane to bot lane. And if Perkz can do it, then definitely Caps can do it. So that's pretty much it for that. As you guys know, I'm a big G2 fan, just as much as I love Cloud9. And I still think that G2 are going to be the best team in EU. There's nothing much that's pretty much going to change about that from what I'm seeing right now. A lot of these roster moves from EU aren't even really that good and are probably just as bad as North America's, roster moves. But other than that, yeah, Perkz and Caps officially swap positions for the 2020 LEC Spring Split. And they specifically said Spring Split because, they have a plan to obviously, swap them back if it doesn't work out. But best case scenario, obviously, they have a lot of more strategy and flexibility with the AD carry position. And we're going to see how it will work when the spring split starts. And I will make sure to have all of my EU content out before that specific day for you guys. And I have a lot of more videos planned, and news just keeps dropping. And that will actually be pretty crazy. And let's see what we also have to deal with. So T1, I almost called them SKT. T1 signs global partnership with Nike. It's going to be really amazing to see Faker wearing some Nike shoes. It will apply to all T1 teams and players, including Faker. Nike has entered a partnership with T1, one of the premier esports organizations in the world, the team announced today. The deal will see T1 players, regardless of game or location, sport Nike footwear and apparel during its competitions. And then they have the announcement right here, Nike partnership announcement. We are proud to announce that Nike will be our global partner to empower our players and improve performance. That means Faker can do vein tumbles. Actually, you guys are like late bloomers to this. You guys don't know about Faker like I do. I've been watching Faker for a long ass time. So let me show you guys what Faker vein tumble. You guys don't know, man. You guys just don't be knowing all this, Hope this plays for you guys. Well, let's actually play. Please tell me this plays for you guys. I don't want to stop the video and have to redo it again. Please play. It actually plays? Good. Let's go. Look at this. Just look at this.
Look at the moves. Faker, what was that? Faker with a...
Now, with Nike shoes, he's probably going to be able to do that more than once. So, Faker is now a partner of Nike along with T1. Aside from clothes, Nike's expertise in the sporting field will translate into training programs that will aid T1 players and the team's athletic capabilities to boost their gaming prowess. Training facilities will be built at the T1 headquarters based in Seoul, Korea, opening in early 2020. Details remain scarce about what the partnership proposes. After the announcement, fans have been clamoring for more apparel featuring the two brands. While it's confirmed that T1 players will be decked out in Nike gear, it's unclear if the new threads will make their way to stores. This isn't Nike's first foray into esports, though. The popular sportswear brand has previously added Royal Never Give Up carry player Uzi to LeBron James' dribble campaign, signed the entire LPL to a 5-year deal worth about $144 million and a 4-year partnership with Brazil organization Furia Esports. We will know just how T1's new uniforms will look when Faker and his squad take the LCK stage on February 5th. Did I almost say September? Holy crap, guys. I'm actually smoking loads of crack today. But yeah, I'm actually really happy that T1 get to sign partnerships with Nike. As you guys know, on my main YouTube channel, I have sponsors as well. So when I ever land a sponsorship deal with any brand necessarily, or that I'm trying to obviously work with and they're trying to work with me, I'm really happy about that. And I as the entrepreneur in me, I love when brands get their sponsorship deals. It really does help out the team and really does bring both parties up. And The last thing, obviously, for today is LCS partners with Green Park Sports will debut MasterCard Player of the Week award with fan prizes. Riot Games has garnered yet another partner for the LCS by pairing up with mobile game developer Green Park Sports to create an all-new digital experience for the LCS fans. The organization announced today. Green Park Sports is a company founded by the creators of YouTube, Zappos, and Blitz. Its team creates mobile games to help fans show off their passion for various sports teams and to compete against other fans and win prizes. And then right today, the app Green Park is still creating what the freak? The app Green Park is still creating that is just the worst text line I've read. No one can read that. No one can read that. I'm not reading that. Look how poorly written that is. What? It's so bad. The app Green Park is creating is still under development, which makes it hard to guess what it'll be about. Riot's announcement said that it be an online game that will be talked about a bit more in detail later on in the year, closer to the 2020 summer split. Meanwhile, the LCS has also revealed that MasterCard will be returning to the league as a partner by presenting the 2020 LCS Player of the Week award. The Player of the Week segment will be broadcast after the new Monday Night League games. The player who had the best weekend performance, judged by LCS casters and Riot staff, will be awarded a statue with a custom 3D model of the player. Fans who successfully predict the Player of the Week on MasterCard's social media channel using the designated hashtag will get a chance to receive the same trophy as well. Oh, that's pretty cool. And for you LCK fans, T1 and Damwon will face off in the opening match of the LCK next month. So the LCK isn't actually coming back until February, which is actually pretty interesting because usually they kind of start off first. So more or less, so you're thinking like, okay, when is LCK starting? Because I kind of want to see me some Faker, right? Well, they're not going to start until literally next month. And then you have the full LCK schedule, which was revealed today. T1 and Damwon will be facing off in the very first day, and KT Rolster versus Gen G. Let's go! You guys know me. I love me some Gen G. I really like their new roster. As you guys know from way back in the day, I've told you guys the story. I predicted Samsung Galaxy to win a world championship, for them to obviously be, you know, at the top of League of Legends, you know, peak percentage for winning worlds, which is like, you know, winning worlds has been amazing, obviously, for a lot of people. But, you know, back in the day, I remember when they were called Samsung Galaxy and having so much faith in them. And, you know, it's always a little bit of, you know, happiness in me when they're actually doing well. And, you know, I'm not like a fan of theirs like Cloud9 and G2, but I do like when they're doing well. It really sucked last year, you know, watching them when they had Peanut. Oh, it was so bad. That was horrible. Holy crap. Never. Oh, God. Peanut is so washed up. And people will figure that out when he's on LGD, because people will know that I was right. Because when I titled that video, Peanut's going to LGD to retire, people started disliking the video, and then when I talked about it, people were like, oh, maybe he's right. Yeah, because LGD is trash. The reason why, oh my God, LGD is such trash. He literally went over there to retire. Like, he's not going over there to compete. Are you nuts? LGD is such garbage, but it doesn't matter. You now have him not in Korea anymore, which is actually pretty interesting. But yes, Faker and the boys will return on February 5th at 5 a.m. So that is pretty much for North America. That's around like 12 a.m., 1 a.m. And then and for EU, for like the East Coast for us, that's even later. Holy crap, you guys have it crazy for over there. But I actually don't really know who SKT will play in terms of their top lane situation, because at the Kespa Cup they played Kana over Roach. I don't think Roach is that good, and I really would like you guys to understand where I'm coming from. He's not that good, and if he obviously gets better over the course of the year, fine, whatever, I was wrong. But, you know, I would prefer if they played Kana. They are going to have a shot against Damwon if you play Kana. You play Roach against Damwon, you're going to look at a sweep 2-0, but from Damwon, obviously. But, yeah, that's it. See you guys later. Have a good day. Like, comment, subscribe, most of all, enjoy. I'm the Nightwing, and Way of Life Esports is signing out. Bye.
Hi there, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel for more stuff.
Yeah, thank you.